This is not financial advice on Pepe. Pepe the Frog, created by Matt Fury, is the main character of the Boys Club comic book published in the year 2005. The most memed meme in existence is what the Wikipedia will tell you. And Pepe's gone on to become a symbol of individuality and collective community as message boards adopted the frog as their identity. And remember, this is the original artwork, so it's easy to see how people found this delightful and innocent frog as a symbol that represented them and their ideology and their vision. And individuals coming around and creating a community is, at its essence, what cryptocurrency is about. That we're going to buy space on the blockchain, transact it to settle our debts in a peer-to-peer fashion, and that this space on the blockchain has more intrinsic value than a fiat currency backed by nothing but our faith in it. And that with this blockchain has more value to us. And that's what makes Pepe special, is a bunch of individuals have come together, said that this meme token is worth billions of dollars, and what are you going to do about it? And it's forced major corporations to have to buy and hold it, showing you the power of Pepe. You know, there's a big push to get Coinbase to buy it. And Coinbase is a huge central exchange, maybe one of the biggest in the world. And Pepe doesn't even need it to be a $5 billion asset, just showing you the power. And what the future of Pepe could be is really kind of limitless when you talk about where it is comparative to other projects. Here it's currently at about $5 billion. Like I said, it's very accessible. Anybody can buy Pepe. Any central exchange, except for Coinbase at this point, doesn't have it. So there's no shortage of the ability to access this asset. And here's a derivative that came out just this week called Pepe, the Chinese Pepe. And it's just that. It feels like a cheap knockoff that went up to $80 million, and who knows. Same with pork. I invested at pork at $1 million. I was there first 15 minutes when Paulie, the founder of Pondex, dropped it. I did well. I exited around 300, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was a derivative project with the whole idea that we're going to put a fork in Pepe because Paulie had issue with some of the things that the devs behind Pepe had done, and his way of dealing with that was to create a rival token. However, that was a huge mistake for the people that were on the team Pork, because while Pork did flip Pepe briefly, Pepe went down to around $200 million at the time. It's currently at around $5 or $6 billion. So even if you invested in Pork like I did, you probably would have seen maybe the same, if not more significant returns on your investment had you invested at Pepe at the time. And that's one of the things I'm learning is you don't fade the frog. You don't fade a group of individuals coming around an asset and forming a community. You just don't do it, because we've seen what Pepe did. The people who doubted Pepe were wrong. And I was one of those people. So I'm publicly saying, yeah, I definitely misread that scenario there. Even though I did well on Pork, I could have held both. You don't have to be so team loyal. And Pepe really does have a long run and is the meta. So people go, well, what's going to come next after Pepe? Because Pepe is so impactful. And I think that the next meta is the Hip Hop Boys Club, personally. Because if you look at what the other creations of the Boys Club have done, it's pretty impressive. Base Chain Brett, $1.5 billion. Andy, Pepe's best friend, $300 million. And Wolf, the other character in the Boys Club, is currently at an all-time high of $80 million and retraced to about $60 million at the time of this recording. So what the future of Pepe is it's going to continue to grow, but because of the size of the market cap, it's going to be really, hard to see some life-changing gains in a shorter time span than some of these smaller market cap derivatives that are authentic Matt Fury offshoots. And what are authentic Matt Fury offshoots? Well, it's Young Peasy in general. Young Peasy is the alter ego of Pepe. Pepe's alter ego is Peasy. So Peasy is Pepe, Pepe is Peasy. It's this interesting meta that's occurring. Peasy is currently at a market cap of $1.2 million after an all-time high of $3 million with less than 700 holders on the Ethereum chain. Here's an image of Peasy, Pepe, and B Money, Brett's alter ego, hip-hop alter ego, if you will, in a old Cash Money style hip-hop record. And I think that this hip-hop boys club, this meta really speaks to me, and it really speaks to the people who have found it. And I think as more and more people discover the boys club, what the boys club represents, more and more people discover what Pepe represents on the blockchain, and seek out opportunities that are similar to the community building that we saw with Pepe last year, I think these options like Peasy are going to be the way that investors with more of a higher risk to reward ratio approach the marketplace. And as central exchanges need new assets to list to lure in customers, I think they're going to look to memes that have authentic connections to billion-dollar assets like Pepe, and that's Peasy. Peasy is Pepe, the alter ego. And I think that meta, as it speaks to me, will speak to more and more investors on the Ethereum chain who are looking for assets that have a long runway and an authentic meta or investor narrative that connects to individuals seeking to form a community. And that, at its essence, is what Pepe is. And I believe Young Peasy to be the future of. You can own Pepe and own Peasy. You can own both assets. That's one of the main things I want to kind of get across, because I made a major mistake. Even though I did well in pork, I could have done much better long term had I had more of an open mind and less of a us and them mentality in the space. But yeah, this is Young Peasy. I believe Young Peasy to be the future of what the Pepe community could embrace as Pepe continues to scale, but albeit at a slower pace because of the market cap to holder cap ratio. I'm going to wrap the video up here. If you want to talk more about Pepe or Peasy or the space in general, I'm TH3 Crypto Kid on the X platform. But my name is James Duryea, and this has been Not Financial Advice on Pepe.